Okay, guys, and we're back with the last Swiss round
For today.
for today. We have two players from Germany, I think, or
You think Joshua Osters is from Germany? I don't know
maybe
about
Netherlands. That's also
because
possible.
his deck list is in English, so we don't know that
Okay.
yet.
So we have Burning Abyss, Phantom Knight against.
He's Dutch elite. You see the
Okay,
hoodie,
yeah.
so he's Dutch.
Okay.
So he's from the Netherlands, and Stefan Faust is German from Frankfurt. Yeah,
It's okay.
it's okay.
Hast du bei deinen Teamshots M oder L genommen? Teamshots hast du M oder L
Ich habe
genommen?
alles in M genommen.
Okay, okay.
Beides in.
Okay. Yeah, so like we said, we will see another Burning Abyss, which I got a lot of messages yesterday evening what we could improve, and some of them asked me to show more Burning Abyss, especially bad trees versions or
Feels bad trees, man. Yeah.
feels bad trees, man.
So as you know, guys, we are doing what the Twitch shit wants, and that's why we feature Burning Abyss this time.
Oh, fuck.
So there's the handshake, and they'll start. So Stefan Faust on the right and Joshua on the left.
So for Stefan, he's playing the Ariadne version, quite popular this weekend. And for Joshua he's playing a small Phantom Knight engine, which is also quite common.
Anything? Is it pure? No, it's again with Phantom Knights,
Yeah.
right? So it's Burning Abyss with Phantom Knights again.
So to attack one. Why the hell is he wearing glasses?
So there's Dante coming down.
Dante milling 3.
Milling a tree. Dante is milling a tree.
Milling 3,
So we can have a look from the other perspective. Maybe we can see the cards he milled.
No.
There's.
A
It is,
Farfa,
it is a
Farfa.
Farfa, yeah. I think it was a Farfa. Yeah, I think the card top is a Farfa,
So
but it's useless
he
because
didn't-
Stefan.
He didn't open great at all. He still got 2 cards left in hand, so either Phantom Knight monsters.
Oh, there's a Summoner Monk, right? Summoner Monk with 3 spells in Stefan's.
Okay, so he's playing 1 Summoner Monk.
Yeah, and he has it. With 3 spells in hand. So pretty good.
He's playing Chicken Game, Terraforming, 1 Instant Fusion, 2 Upstarts, 3 Wavering Eyes, and 3 Face-Offs.
Seems good.
It's alright, so he's guarded Chicken Game. And now Joshua is considering using probably a strike. He's playing as back row 3 Phantom Knight, Fog Blades, 3 strikes, 2 Horn of Heaven, 1 Solemn Warning.
So,
So it's not Horn of Heaven, so maybe strike or warning or something like that, but we will see.
but Joshua's just down to 1 card in hand, right?
2 cards in hand.
2?
Yeah.
Okay. He milled Fafa, Reiki, and Baba. Thank you, chat. You know Twitch chat? I love the Twitch chat. Milled Fafa, Reiki, and Baba. So actually not a good mill, right?
Absolutely not, no.
Absolutely not.
So he changed the Draco face off, which is a pretty smart move because like this, if you would get the Draco Slayer or the Lust Pendulum, he can't use, Joshua couldn't use Bottomless Trap Hole
Or Torrential Tribute.
or Torrential.
Or Torrential Tribute.
Well, Torrential isn't the problem with the Pendulum monsters, but
Just-
Bottomless on Luster is like just a knockout for the deck.
But it's just like Stefan shows that he knows the pro moves, right? He shows that he can play around things. Okay, cool. The Twitch chat knows more than we do. He got a set strike. Maybe the Twitch chat has a direct connection to Joshua or some spy behind him. But yeah,
Or we should pay more attention on the stream.
he baited. Oh, he baited the monk. We missed that. That
I guess probably they see
I told
that
you.
it's strike because of the sleeve.
I told you, because he has just 1 card in hand. Oh,
Okay.
the bend card.
Ah, it's bent. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the bent card he cut. But I told you, he's just one card. He's left with one card because he veiled out the monk. Good.
Okay. But like this, Stefan is in a pretty bad position.
He has two. Oh, there's.
So he goes
has
for two
lizard draw.
scales.
He has lizard draw.
Very nice. The question is, so he has lizard draw, and what is the other card in hand? If it's a low scale, he will win. Probably this turn.
He has just lizard draw in hand.
Just as okay.
Now he's monkey board and lizard draw.
Weißt du, was ich meine? Das, ne? Gut, ne? Kopftext. Warum?
So
He used monkey board to get sorcerer, activate the lizard draw,
It's such a creeper.
and maybe now he's realizing that
That?
he's thinking about how to play around the strike. Because you need to summon at least like 2 monsters that it's worth to strike, because just one isn't any problem.
but he could overlay with summon a monk and force the strike somehow then.
Yeah, but then his turn is over and he has an empty field, which could be, or he just summons like everything, gets
And-
right and lose the game. What was he thinking? Like,
What was he thinking?
there's no reason to do that.
He's just like, okay, if you have it, you have it. If not, I win. So it was like win or lose.
No, but
Dice
there's,
roll,
there's no reason
coin
to
flip.
do that so early in the game. Like,
So now
Oh my
there are
God.
no cards in the extra deck for the pendulum sum, right?
no cards in the extra deck, no cards in the hand, just useless some mock in defense position.
And he can mill 3 more cards with Dante, and he can run over the summoner mob with Dante.
Exactly.
Another present?
Maybe we'll see.
Where's my response?
Yeah, the Twitch chat is going wild. Pendulum sum on a set, like pendulum sum 3 on a set. Oh my god.
But there are people that are claiming that white people won't do this. But you're sure as
Darius Senda, so
Yeah,
welcome to the Twitch chat.
welcome.
We actually hoped to see you here.
Yeah, but you messed it up. Because he was like on 20th place yesterday.
So in a pretty good position for the top cut.
Yeah. But what do you think about its Shadow's advice about just the correct play would be just pendulum only sorcerer?
Would have been absolutely okay. But I still, actually it would be interesting if Stefan would win, so I could ask him. But right now it looks pretty good for Joshua to take this first game.
What are they?
Phantom
They're,
Knights.
they're both X1,
Oh yeah.
so
So it's even possible if one of them is losing that they will still top with a good tiebreak.
and the mill, right?
Gorm
Storm
and Seer. Oh
That's
my
great.
god.
I mean, potentially a draw would be good for both of them. I think they would both top with a draw.
But
So if Joshua wins the first game, he's in a pretty good spot because he can just, I would say, play the second game slow, and even if he loses it, he knows that he will top.
well, that's questionable if he will do it like that, because we're not allowing intentional draws, and so we're punish slow playing, and we have quite a good table judge down there, which also knows how to react when some of the players are starting to play too slow. Like, okay, so Joshua searched the the finish chain of the Phantom Knights, and in that phase he grabs probably a tour guide with Scarm. If he didn't mill it,
I paid the same amount.
Okay, so no cards in hand, just 2 pendulum scales.
Yeah.
No cards in the extra deck.
he has a Silver Claw in the extra
Silver
deck.
Claw, okay, that's not much,
Exactly.
right?
Oh, it's already a level 4 monster. So he's taking Farfa or Gruff?
No, it's a no, it's a gruff. It's a gruff.
Okay, as he potentially will go next turn into Beatrice. That's why the Gruff over Tour Guide. That's okay.
Oh, okay. So
Well,
Stefan drew for his turn. Do you think he would just
there's no way to
Shuffle up?
get back. Even a Soul Charge wouldn't help him at this spot.
let's have a look at Stefan's face?
Yeah,
I mean, Joshua is just thinking, what do you want to do, right? What do you want to do?
he has still 2 monsters left. Could you change back the camera?
2 monsters?
I think it's a Vector and... okay, we don't see the example, but I think it's Vector and Silver Claw.
I think they're there, right?
Okay.
Yeah. There you can see them. Yep, it's Vector and Silverclaw. There they are. Oh, we topped into our Radner.
Doesn't help at all at the moment. I mean, what could he potentially draw to get back, really back into this game? His random instant fusion. That's bait.
But he's just playing
That's
one
it.
instant fusion, right?
Yeah.
And we can't see if it is a monster. Yeah, Turga was milled. So that's why he couldn't go for it. He's looking at his extra deck. I mean, if it's a monster, you can also like normal summon it. He didn't use his normal summon.
Exactly.
Good morning, Betalina. Oh my god, Betalina's here. She's watching. One of my favorite watcher in the Hearthstone stream.
Okay.
And she's here.
So,
Welcome.
good morning.
Welcome, Betalina. It's like Nodin is on top of deck. Do you think he really topped into that instant fusion? Into that one instant fusion? No way, right?
Well,
Okay.
it would be a pretty good comeback if he really top decked that instant fusion.
Okay, so he pendulum summoned already. What are the like? He has 2 level 4s and a level 3, right? So what would be
No,
the
3 level 4. Huh?
we don't know about the top deck. Yeah. The monk is in the graveyard. The monk is in graveyard. He's just attacking.
So it's 400 damage for Joshua.
He can't go Dinosaur yet. Good point. We still don't know what he
And
like
then
top
using
decked into.
Barbar's effect to banish something. And then he puts Stefan almost into the Nightmare Shark zone. Because it's now at 3000, 2-9 is the Nightmare Shark zone.
Yeah, that's what he was attacking with Nightmare Shark directly and
Using Barbar for game.
correct. Yeah, as Belina said, it's hard. Like if you're not really into Yu-Gi-Oh, it's really hard to understand because you have to know all these kind of effects of all these monsters in the pendulum zone, or if you just normal summon them, and all these cards in the extra deck. So there's like
I think it will get easier this afternoon when we're going to stream the 2005 format.
gold control. Yeah, gold control is much easier. There's like more about card advantages, like 1-for-1 and not just pendulum
So
sum. your
pretty
whole-
easy
your whole-
effects most
yeah.
of the time.
Correct. So I still want to know like which kind of card is in Stefan's hand. Okay, he just passed. No, no way.
There's no way.
This node on top of the deck is like, oh, it was a spell. It was definitely a spell.
Okay,
It was
so let's
definitely a spell.
check.
Could be a Draco face off. I think it was a holo card, right?
Wavering can't,
I
doesn't
think
do
it was a
anything.
holo card. So he's overlaying into.
Majester. Is he really passing with that? If
I just know all these common cards. Robin explained to me. Okay. Search. So we see a chicken game. Maybe if we can look through the deck, we can uh, um, guess what kind of card is set.
Okay, so
Because it was definitely the spell card.
okay, it will be a wavering eyes or a face off.
Ardilix is asking you why not Dweller? Would you make Dweller?
The thing is with Dweller, he wouldn't have any follow-up play for next turn.
Norman. Norman. Hier soll man. Er schreit hier die ganze Zeit rum. Hier. Okay, Majestic gives him a follow-up.
Yeah, but he could go into Manchester and Dweller, that's the thing.
How?
That's the problem. I think Troop 2 says it quite goodly. That he now has well, even the follow-up play that he chose with Eccentric isn't that great. I mean, the game was already lost when he panel some 3 into the strike.
Itcheda said that Joshua has Fogblade set.
Exactly, so Dweller even makes no sense, like.
Okay, so there's Beatrice. Fierce Beatrice, man. Finally we see Beatrice. We see Beatrice.
Okay, so if he's playing, if he still has a Farfar in deck or a Sir, which he has. Okay, I know he can use Beatrice effect on turn when she gets summoned by her effect.
This is Farfar, right?
Okay, yeah.
How many Farfar is he playing then?
I think 2.
Yeah, he plays 2 Farfar.
Okay, so Farfar is banishing the Magister, and then he just goes for enough damage to go for game. Now Sandorino. Then 2-5 with Dante, and yes, goodbye.
So,
Okay, so we have
scoop.
Joshua the Dosters, who wins the first game.
Ball for Beatrice. Perfect. Peyton is back and he knows what to do. He's voting for Beatrice. They're both going for the side decks. Let's have a quick look. Joshua's side deck.
So we have 1 Maxi, 2 Ghost Ogres, and 1 Twin Twister, and 3 Anti-Spell Fragrance, which we will probably see after the sideboarding. Whereas we have for Stefan,
Stefan, what can he?
Maxi,
So Maxi, yeah.
Zeka.
Why-
He's playing Necro Valley. That's quite interesting. The card is pretty good against Burning Abyss.
Why is he playing Pulling the Ruck? I mean, it's like old school from all these Monarch times.
I think it's basically also it will be against Monarchs for sure.
Pulling the Ruck. Maybe because he's not playing Mask of is it Mask of Restriction? Yeah.
Mask of Restrict, he isn't playing it at all, so yeah.
Maybe that's why he's playing Pulling the Ruck. Are there any other uses for Pulling the Ruck?
No.
So it's just for Monarchs, okay.
I think so. It's not good in a mirror match, not good against Cosmo, neither against Burning Abyss.
But why are you playing like 1 Terraforming, 1 Necrovalley? I mean Necrovalley because of the
Thing
chicken
is,
game?
he already played 1 Terraform main, so he could increase his odds to opening like a Necro Valley in a particular matchup, like the Burning Abyss one. So
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he will side something like Necro Valley, Terraforming, MSTs, and maybe Maxis and Tenko. Quite a lot. So Fearsome, Dr. Crane.
Fears Dr. Crane says Pulling the Ruck is bad. Yeah, if you see any use for pulling the Ruck,
You
except,
can search it with Ariadne, that's true, but why then not just play House DracoPal, which is much better basically.
Pulling the rug tour guide kappa, okay. That two pulling the rug for one tour guide, I don't know. Because if he mills the tour guide, it's just useless, right? So there's no way we see pulling the rug,
Yeah.
right? So we've like about 18 minutes left for game 2. And Joshua is in a pretty good spot. I mean, he's leading, and he just needs a draw to top. And yeah, I think there's just one win away from top 16, right? So he starts. I saw 3 traps.
Well, I'm not sure who's going to start,
3 traps.
but I think Joshua.
Yeah, 3 traps, 1 spell, and 1 monster. There's just a monster.
And set the whole back row, the whole hand?
No, I think he's keeping the
Spell.
yeah. Okay, there's lizard draw. So we see.
he have pot of greed. He has pot of greed in his
Oh,
hand.
Danko Seka is coming down. Oh my
Whoa.
god.
And Horn of Heaven.
Oh my god. What did he tribute?
One of the Phantom Knight guys.
Okay. Yeah, he's
Think-
asking for effects, right?
The one that can search spell traps.
Okay, there's. Is it the Polygreed combo?
Yeah.
Polygreed. Wow, if there would be a twin twister, that would be
Polygreed.
great twin twister.
And it is.
There it is. Oh,
Very nice. Okay.
damn.
Okay, so he's down to 1 card against the 3 cards of Stefan.
Oh my god. And there's at the top you can see Necro Valley. So Stefan did side into that Necro Valley. And wow, this Denko Seka was nice, but then Horn of Heaven says no, not today.
Okay. Well, the question is still the last back row, if it's a strike.
I think it was a strike.
So we're again at the same point.
Top deck war.
8 before him, and he summoned another Denko.
That double normal sum. Did he? No.
No.
He just summoned Denko, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, last set a strike. That's what we think. Use your magic card. So we see a Necro Valley on top of deck.
Okay.
Chopper?
Okay, so wait, just 1 second. It's not.
Yeah. Yeah. Good point. Good
And
point.
we had indeed
We had.
the second normal summon try.
And I would say Darkus JMR, he said it already that double normal sum will come, and he was right. Just
Just
practice.
things.
Just practice. Yeah, he was right. Oh yeah. So Stefan tried to do the YCS winner.
But at least our stuff and Dutch team is not sleeping.
Got Denko a warning. Denko got Horn of Heaven. Horn of
Das war der
Heaven.
gleiche. Der Judge dort war auch einer, der dort am Table stand, den wir hier haben. But now,
We that's why, because we are no delayed commentators or delayed thing. That's why we can just interrupt the game and say, hey, that was a double normal summon. Yeah.
okay, so now Joshua is kind of back in the game because of that move. He strikes the effect of the little guy that can search the finish chain, and now summon the tour guide. No. Okay, so now he can normal summon the choker.
Yes. Now it's fine. Does he get a warning for that? Maybe.
He should have here.
Hackaboom, he just tried to normal summon again after he summoned Denko. So that's why we interrupted the game and said, hey, you already had your normal sum, and yeah, that was fine. So now he has the chance to summon it. And what did he search for? Can't see it.
Silver Claw,
Silver Cloak.
which also will be
It's
the high
the-
scale.
Yep.
And now let's Pendulum Summon everything into the strike again.
Oh god.
Still better love story than Twilight. Double normal for Pepe.
Okay.
Okay, so will
I can't see the last two cards. Is it a sorcerer? There's lizard
okay,
draw.
this is
There's
draw and sorcerer.
Yeah.
Okay, that's much better now.
There's a strike. Yep.
Yeah, but now he played it correctly, like not going all in. So
Just
what-
beatdown game. He's playing the beatdown game. But that's like the unfair thing. It's so unfair. You have these scales and you can just pendulum sum every turn. So Joshua needs to draw into something that destroys these scales, right?
Well, it's you still lose like every turn resources when
Yeah.
they're going to the graveyard. Like that's okay, but let's see if Joshua drew something. Okay, just set monster, or maybe more. Let's see. Maybe Phantom Knight monster. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Phantom Knight monster to get.
That's not good enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there's a maxi incoming.
Maxi, okay.
Yeah.
So he-
because he can't chain it to the pendulum, so he won't draw if he pendles.
So he will just chain the face off probably. Attacking with both monsters. Or norm summon Luster.
Do you think he's? Oh, he didn't chain it.
Okay. Well, I think it doesn't matter. If he's not drawing Whaler, it doesn't matter, but let's see.
Ignister.
Um, why he didn't chain the face off?
Good question, right?
Lika move in the normal. And now he's going for the face off, so basically offers his open free draw of Maxi.
So he got two draws. No, one draw for
Two-
Ignister.
And a second now for the face off.
Oh, never lucky.
Oh,
Never lucky, bro.
thing is, he needs to draw like in multiple waders at this
He
point.
needs to draw to multiple Whalers, but there's no Whaler. How many Whalers does he play?
I think two.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
playing two maxi and two effect Whaler, and he has a third maxi in the
Ghost
side deck.
Ogre could have also potentially helped him.
Okay, and there's
That's
game
two.
number 3 incoming.
Exactly.
So game number 3 incoming. So there will be no draw. So yeah, I think one of these guys will top
For
60
sure.
for sure, and the other guy needs to write home for the tiebreaker, right?
Exactly.
So no draw. That's gonna be an interesting game 3, right? It's almost all in or nothing. Little Vader. So let's make a quick poll. I know who's winning, but invalid votes will probably win. But we try to go for a new poll. So
Who do you think will win this match?
yeah, there needs to
Joshua
be a winner. Just
or
go for exclamation mark Joshua if you think it's Joshua, or exclamation mark
Stefan?
Stefan. So votes incoming. We should next time we should just go for vote Beatrice, right?
Of course.
Vote Beatrice is always good. So polls are open, guys. Vote for your favorite. Vote for Joshua or vote for Stefan. Yeah. Vote for double sum, yeah. So as you can see, the Twitch chat is rooting for Joshua. I think there are a lot of guys from the Netherlands. Yeah, are rooting for Joshua, right?
Sorry?
A lot of guys from the Netherlands are rooting for Joshua, right? So would be would be would be a nice Twitch chat if we would have a clear result. But as you guys know, we are in the Twitch chat and we have more invalid votes. Yep. I see all these Joshua fans are voting right and all these Stefan voters are voting wrong. So thank you for the invalid votes. But
Okay.
there's some Stefan fans, guys. There are some Stefan fans. So just go for exclamation mark vote and then exclamation mark for your favorite guys. So we have we have Joshua with 67% and we have Stefan with 33%. The invalid vote disappeared.
I'm also for Dario.
Yeah, Dario voted for himself. Never lucky. He didn't come in time. So we are going into game 3. We have about 7 minutes left. Joshua's going first. He revealed, is there any maxi? No maxi.
Okay, so special summon Storm.
That's it. That's not a Storm. No, that's not a Storm, right? Is it a
That's
Storm?
Storm, yeah.
Oh,
Normal summon
I just
Storm.
just
Oh
know
my god.
the rare Storm. That's why.
Okay, so pretty, like, it's an okay opening, but still not that great.
Yeah, so he's milling, but maybe. Okay, this is the Phantom Knight guy. There's
Seer and okay,
Oh,
okay, then it's
pretty
okay.
good mills.
Oh my god.
So some good effects, right?
So we will see.
Sometimes lucky.
Sometimes
lucky. Oh guys, you're hilarious. Let's have a quick look at the poll. And we see invalid votes just 12%. Guys,
Oh my-
you're doing great.
No shine, no wind.
Wait for Beatrice incoming, you see? You'll see. But guys, we have a total vote of 16 and just 12% invalid vote.
We're
Come
proud,
on.
guys.
Come on. This is a productive Twitch chat. What's wrong, guys? Productive Twitch chat. That's crazy. Always lucky, says Chuku. Sometimes lucky would be better. Sometimes lucky is
Well,
better.
this build was actually great. Like all 3 cards had value.
Yeah, so we see Skarm and a Seer on the field, and he's removing the Phantom Knight for probably the trap, right? Yeah, there it is.
2 shine.
And the Phantom Knight trap card is like a Phoenix Chain, and you said it's also like some kind of safe zone, right? The monster can't be destroyed,
Can't be
can't be targeted for attacks.
For attacks, yeah.
Okay, so if you just make the trap on your own monster, it can't be destroyed, so you can't be killed, right? The trolls are still sleeping, yeah, correct guys, because it's 11 o'clock, almost 11 o'clock, and maybe potentially all these spammerinos are still sleeping or drunk from yesterday. So just the hardcore fans are watching the stream, right? So we saw 2 Dante. He was not milling. He wasn't even milling with the second Dante.
No, he now has Sir and Skarm under the second Dante. That's pretty strong.
Oh yeah, Denko would be good, but I think there is no Denko in Stefan's hand this time, right? We see 2 spells and a few monsters.
Luster, Face Off.
No, there's no Denko. But is there MST? Did he side into MST? I think yeah, he has 3 MST in his side deck. And I
That's
think,
possible.
I think I see MST. We will have a look if Stefan looks pretty salty, Darkus. So now you can decide on your own if you think that Stefan's face is salty or not. He will just have a look at all these materials. Maybe he has a dark hole in hand or something like that. Do you think Stefan's face is salty?
I'm not sure. He's thinking quite hard about his op options.
There's
Uh,
just about 3 minutes left in the round, so
I think even less.
yeah, something like that.
So if you're going back on the other camera, we can maybe see some
He's
cards
still
of
shuffling
that.
all his cards.
Okay,
There's
so yes,
Ariadne.
Ariadne, Luster,
I think it was a sorcerer.
Sorcerer. Okay, so is he really okay? Just wanted to say he's
I think there's at least one MST, right? So I think he tries to bait out one back row, and then MST's the other one, and then he knows he's sure.
yeah.
So
Warning, strike,
And strike, right?
yeah.
Yep.
And he gets the warning.
I think it's all about this kind of communication with the time or about the time, because I think they will be surprised that there is time in a few seconds.
Okay, so he kind of did he really break like that,
No,
Stefan?
come on.
No, that's
He had too many monsters.
yeah, like
Okay, so let's see about these mills incoming.
okay, another Phantom Knight
Oh,
monster,
there's
tour guide.
again and Ghost Ogre.
Yeah, but Phantom Knight monster is alright.
Yeah, it's better than nothing.
He's now probably gonna use the other one, detaching the Sir, to maybe force out the warning.
Go ahead and vote. We'll have a quick look at Arilix DracoPal. So so probably a good straw poll from our favorite moderator Arilix. So if you think Stefan is salty, just vote for yes. If you think he's tired, vote for no. And we'll have a look at the results in the end, right?
Okay, so he milled Reno.
Horn of
Out.
Heaven, just count the traps, just traps.
No, he milled the Reno.
But 2 traps, right?
2 traps, a Reno, and Sir.
And there's Fafa, right? So he just removes the face down.
Yeah, so he splashes something back with Sir, a monster. Probably the Graph, yeah.
Yep. So, and Farfa's effect just banishes the face down monster, and then he will just go for face, right?
5,000 damage, yeah.
Like, why should you summon Graph in defense, right? It's a little bit more damage.
Yeah, it's near to timeout, so why not?
Yeah, correct. At the moment, Stefan is leading with 1,000 life coins. So,
From 1 upstart.
and I think there will be time in the round in a few seconds.
Yeah.
And if it's Joshua's turn, it is turn 0, right? So then it's turn 1 for Stefan, 2 Joshua, 3 Stefan, 4
4,
Joshua, and
and
5. So Stefan is the last turn.
Okay, Norman. Norman. Alle wegschicken, die nicht CCG sind. Wir möchten da keine Ausnahmen machen.
Okay, so he attacks. So 5,000 damage plus Graph. So, as we predicted, there is time in the round.
6,000 damage.
So, Stefan has 3 more turns to make at least 5,000 damage for
Against 4 back rows,
sure,
2
for-
Dantes.
spot in the top 16. If not, Joshua is definitely in the top 16, right? Okay. So this is gonna be turn 1. turn 1 for Stefan. There's the MST, blind MST. Blind MST on Solemn Strike. No, on Horn of Heaven.
Okay. Another blind MST.
Yep. So he
Alright.
started with 2 MSTs, right?
Oh, but seriously.
I mean, why should you blind MST if you don't have another blind MST? That was Solemn Strike. So Horn of Heaven, Solemn Strike getting destroyed
So
by.
2 last back rows are 2 cards. He knows, but like two times the finish train.
That would be such a funny move, right? Flip Denko Sekka. Like activate something, you activate your spell card first, then flip Denko Sekka. Oh my god, this would be hilarious. I don't know. Did you see what kind of back rows Joshua has? Or still has?
Yeah, the back row of Joshua are 2 times the finish train of the Phantom Knights.
Okay. So then it's pretty easy, like to play around because Stefan knows.
Well, the thing
The
is,
card.
he has like no cards to play around. Like, he has 1 Pendulum Scale, 1 Ariadne in extra deck, a set monster, and 2 cards in hand.
But
There's
why
no-
did he? I mean, what was his plan by blind MST?
I don't know, to be honest.
I mean, yeah. His set is a strike. He said, like Luke Randy says, his own set is a strike.
Which also, it's warning actually, his own set, and not a strike because he got the warning.
You got the warning out of Ariadne?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, I thought it was a strike.
Even Luke Randy is wrong sometimes.
Sometimes. Sometimes lucky, sometimes unlucky. But like 2 set monsters in DracoPal is like, it seems like so weird. I don't think there's another strike, right? Because I think he has like 2 times the.
He got the warning and not the 2 strikes, so
No, about Joshua.
Joshua has 2 times the fog blade set.
Okay. I mean, Joshua can just stall 2 more turns,
Yeah.
and that's
But
basically game,
the
right?
thing is, you shouldn't leave your Pepe in a position with a lot of monsters on the field already, because they can go into Ignisters before Pendulum Summoning, and then it could be a problem. So rather play the aggressive, still play it aggressive, try to take out the monsters, force your opponent to go into that they have to Pendulum Summon, and maybe risking to get striked for game.
Do you think we will see a Beatrice?
I'm not sure. I think it's actually, yeah, I think so, yeah.
He's Beatrice man.
The thing
Sometimes.
is, if he still has Farfine deck, Beatrice will win
Oh my
him the
God, there's
game.
a ghost over in his hand.
That's right.
I think there is a ghost over in his hand.
Look, Randy, it's 11 a.m.
Yeah. And there was.
I already
silver.
had like 4 apples, but from yesterday evening partying, so basically today, this morning.
I had some coffee. Yeah.
Some coffee.
I just want to see Beatrice, and there is Beatrice. Shiny Beatrice. Oh my god.
Discarding Farfa, banishing.
Shiny. Right, like a Beatrice. Good.
So, Graph, sending the Barbar, probably.
Let's have a quick look at Stefan's face, right? Do you think he's salty or tired? Salty or tired?
I think disappointed somehow.
Did you see that deck? The deck is like, there's almost nothing left.
I think he just sees that he will lose this match, so probably disappointed.
Yeah, salty or tired? That's the last question. Salty or tired?
So he sent the Barbar, banished 3 Burning Abyss monsters, and another Earthquake here in Cologne.
Yeah. But we face the earthquakes, and we just continue playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
So
There's just one
now
set monster left on
now
Stefan's
he's
side.
going into Breaksword, probably destroying the set monster.
Scrap Dragon effect, as you said, and then you can bring back 2 of the Phantom Knights, plus 1 level, and then there's Key Beetle or Dark Rebellion incoming, right?
think he don't even need them because Stefan is at 2,100 life points left, so just going to attack with batteries and two little guys for game. I think Stefan is now thinking about using his warning, which he needs to do basically, and Joshua didn't use the Dante effect till now, so he just mills 3, attack all the step monster, then attack with batteries for game.
Okay. So basically that's game, right? So we wait for the handshake. Let's see, handshake incoming. We know what's incoming. Yep. Salty or tired. And there it is, the handshake.
Had both.
Sometimes lucky, never lucky, but yeah, congratulations, Joshua, for a sure spot in top 16. And now Stefan has to wait for the final standings to find out if he
Exactly.
made it to top 16 or not, right?
What I liked already this morning about both each matches, the level was pretty increased compared to yesterday.
Yeah, not many misplays, right?
Yeah.
They played it very well.
I think Stefan is still complaining about his game 1 battle with some like everything into a strike.
Yeah, we will definitely ask Joshua about what he thought, or if he even noticed the second normal sum. We will ask him that.
Yeah.
And probably about his way from the Netherlands, right? I mean, Cologne isn't that far away from the Netherlands, but yeah, it's it's yeah. We can ask him where he's exactly from the Netherlands, right?
Yeah, sure.
How long his way was? Yeah, great. So we will just grab Joshua for a quick interview, guys, and we'll be back in a few minutes. So stay tuned. See ya.
So hey guys, we're here with the winner of our last round feature match, Joshua.
Yes.
So first of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
You played with your Phantom Knight BA against Pepe. In the first game, we had the situation where you had the strike on a panel sound of like 3 cards from
Yeah.
him. Did you expect he just go like all in on one back row?
Well, I don't think like the Pendulum deck usually can't really play around a lot of back row unless they have like instant fusion or Draco face off. So usually they just try to go all in, and then when you strike you win. Yeah.
In the second game, you kind of bricked.
Yeah.
Like, you just had like no plays.
Yeah, I just had like good negation back row, but I couldn't make Dante, so without Dante you can't win. So yeah.
It's that basically.
Yeah.
And I think also in the second game, or no, it was in the third game, I'm not sure, the Joker, the second normal summon.
Yeah.
Did you just forget it?
Yeah.
That he already saw? Okay.
Yeah.
So it was basically, I think everybody down there, they knew it. We had like from Twitch chat also, they already they were prepared that something like this could happen.
Yeah.
And of course it happened.
Yeah.
And in the third game, basically, you won like everything. You opened with double Scar.
Yeah.
And then it looked like, okay, not that good. And then you will like Seer, Reno, and the Phantom Knight against
Yeah.
Cersei Trap. Like,
So broken. That was like, yeah, okay, now I got this. Because I also had Ghost Ogre in hand, I think, and Strike Set. I don't even remember, but it was like really, really good. So
yeah. And you traveled here from Netherlands.
Yes.
So why did you decide to join the Grand Open final?
Well, like at the Netherlands, we don't really have a lot of competitive play.
Yeah.
So like when there's competitive play nearby, like this was just a 2-hour drive, we really
Okay.
like to go and see how we do there. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Now you're 7th in the top 16.
Yeah.
What were your expectations before the tournament?
Well, I actually played this Cosmo for like 2 weeks before this.
Okay.
But I, like for the last year and a half or something, I played Burning Abyss, so my friends convinced me to play this, and I was like, well, just play it and see how it goes. But well, it went well, so yeah.
And about the event itself, how do you like it so far? What would you change maybe for another time?
Well, I really like the venue. Like we have a lot of space, and at most events you just like sit really close, and you
Yeah.
can't. Your mats are all over each other, and that's really bad. But I really like the space and just the atmosphere. And what I would change is maybe get the buys right the next time, so we
Yeah.
can start earlier. But other than that, no, I really enjoyed it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so thank you very much and congratulations to your
Yes.
top
thank you.
16. And maybe we'll see you later on
Yeah, I
again.
hope so.
Bye.
Bye.